All right, we're here on with Codella Academy with Chesley, who's Ches. I'm sorry, he was going to be competing at the Nogi Pans 2011 this Saturday, and the division is what again, Ches?
Brown Master.
Brown Master, awesome. First competition at Brown?
Second, actually.
Second.
First one I did in November of last year.
All right, cool. And what we do there last year? How'd you get?
I was the only one that showed up, so
Okay.
I didn't get to roll, but
All right.
this
So
will be my first official.
all right, for some of the guys that don't know, you could just give a little background, like how long you've been here training.
I started with Mike in July of '04.
Mm-hmm.
I was one of his first 5 students.
Uh-huh.
So what is that, 7.5 years? 2 to 3 days a week if I can. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Life gets in the way. But yeah, primarily a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I believe in Jiu-Jitsu more than anything else. Whether it's MMA or whatever it is, I want to win by submission.
Awesome. Looking for the finish. Now, have you trained in any other martial arts or just Jiu-Jitsu?
I did karate when I was about 10 for about 6 months.
All right,
And
cool.
I loved it.
And what
Short-lived.
in Jiu-Jitsu, what have you accomplishments that you've had as far as competitions go?
Competed in every level except for blue belt. I got pretty much I got golds in most of the competitions that I've done very well. MMA, I got a submission victory in MMA as well. Like I said, I'm always looking for the finish. I like to compete for no other reason. Basically, it's my own personal self-achievement, and also for Mike Codella. Mikey's like a father to me. He's always been there for me. He's one of the greatest guys I know, and making him proud means more to me than the average student and their professor.
Awesome. And just while we're talking about that, especially for this school, like how do you feel is competition as far as people competing, guys, students here, like, and the importance of it? Is it necessary?
Just based on my personal opinions and my personal experience in jiu-jitsu, the guys in this academy are just about the toughest guys around. Every time I've competed, you get anxious, you get anxiety, you get jitters, you get nervous, you think that your opponent is going to know some magical move that you've never seen. And every time I've competed, at the end of it, I've wound up realizing that the toughest guys I go against are in this academy. And I don't necessarily feel that you have to compete to be good at jiu-jitsu, but I do feel like it changes it. Competing for me, the first time I competed, it changed jiu-jitsu for me. Before I competed, it was something I did, I was into it, I liked it, I wanted to get good at it. But when I competed, when it was official, the first time I competed, it changed jiu-jitsu for me. It made it more a part of me than just a hobby or something like that. So I don't think you have to compete, but to test yourself against different people, different teams, different camps, I think it only end up being positive as a person and as a fighter.
Awesome. Now, what do you do to prepare for competition?
Step up my cardio, because there's no excuse to go into a fight or a competition out of shape. You got plenty of notice. You got plenty of time to prepare yourself. And the worst thing any fighter can go through is losing to someone that they can beat, but that person has more gas.
Right.
So I never want to go into a competition or a fight winded. I never want to go out of shape. So I make sure I take heavy control over my personal gas tank, more or less. Alongside with that, I'll do some extra training sessions. I'll spend a lot more time in the gym, whether it be lifting weights, swimming, whatever it is. I train with Monkey Bar Gymnasium, do a lot of CrossFit, a lot of different type of training, just to basically prepare myself for anything.
Awesome. And so you've gotten a look now. Granted, you're at a high level with the brown belts. You've gotten a look at who you're competing with, competing against. I'm sorry. And is there something that do you like research your guys? Is it something you try to strategize?
Yeah, I mean, very little. I don't look deeply into their backgrounds or all their nonsense. But I like to put a face with the name.
Right.
I like to maybe watch a video or two just to see. A lot of guys cater to certain moves and different
Right.
techniques. But I believe in my skills. I believe in what I can do. At the end of the day, it's jiu-jitsu. So I'm going up against a few brown belts. For sure, they're really good, really nice guys. They have to be because they're brown belts in jiu-jitsu, and only top quality men do this sport. So if you're going to get to a high level like brown, you're okay in my book, even if I'm going against it. So I believe in my skill. I believe in what I can do. So basically, I concentrate on what I can do. I concentrate on making myself stronger, faster, and I don't really focus on the other guys. You know what I mean?
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's jiu-jitsu.
Right.
They're not going to do anything I haven't seen. You just got to see whose day it is, mine or theirs.
Right. And there was something I want to touch on, especially for an experienced person like yourself. Like, again, this is addressing the people that haven't competed, thinking about competing. You know, the mental preparation. What do you do about that?
You just gotta calm down. You gotta, not only when you train in jiu-jitsu, in life, you have to. Jiu-jitsu really can change your life. It can teach you so much about what's important. It can teach you how to handle situations on the mat, off the mat. So if you learn how to stay calm and control your mind, control your breathing, control your temper, you can basically control yourself in any situation, whether it be in the street, at work, whatever, in a competition, in a fight. Everybody gets anxiety, everybody gets jitters, but what you have to do is, if you do get it, you have to focus on the positive and turn that jitters, more or less, into positive energy.
Right.
That is going to actually help you explode instead of fail.
I gotcha. And now, speaking of jitters, is that something you still experience? Or?
Oh, yeah, definitely. No doubt about it. But most of my jitters, it used to be at maybe a smaller level. It would be, my jitters would be, what is my opponent going to do to me?
Right.
What is he going to do? Is he going to go for a takedown? Is he going to know anything I don't know? That's all over with. That's all gone. Now, more or less, my jitters is hoping I perform to my best abilities. Hope everything goes my way for myself. Not necessarily I win. I don't have a problem losing. I don't want to lose. Nobody does. But if I go out there and do my best, the guy beats me, shake his hand, it's all good. I don't hang my head if I lose to a better guy.
Right.
What I don't want to do is lose to a guy that I'm better than, or that I can beat because of a stupid mistake I made, or because I'm out of gas, or because basically of my own mistakes. So
Right.
it happens. It's not a perfect world, but more or less nowadays my jitters is pertain to my own personal performance, not my opponent.
Great. Now you look great. You're definitely very technical, and you look ready. And any last things you want to say before you head out to the competition?
I feel good. I got a good support system. I got people that really understand, people in my life that really understand how much jiu-jitsu means to me, and sacrifices are made across the board. So this is the best academy around, in my opinion. Mike, can't say nothing good. Can't say enough good things about him.
Right.
He really cares about his students like they're his children, and that translates to the mats. When you're really paying attention to somebody because you know that they care about you, you learn better, you feel better, and you perform better. So I feel good. I think win or lose, this is a positive thing for me.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time, Ches. All the best of luck, and I'm sure you'll bring home the gold.
Hopefully.